So hello everyone,
Hi.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. I hope you have watched previous videos and enjoyed it. If not, then you can go and watch those videos. If I talk about today's date, today's video, then you can say it is one of the important videos. Why? Because we will be talking about the ESN. For some people who do not know, I came to UAB Barcelona from RPTU Kaiserslautern, which is my university in Germany, and now UAB Barcelona is my university here at Barcelona in Spain. I came for the very first time, and ESN, you can say, is one of the integral part during this Erasmus journey or Erasmus exchange program. So Gisela, we will be talking about ESN and what else today?
We're gonna talk about ESN,
Yeah.
ESN UAB itself, and
Yeah.
who are we?
Yeah, so let's start with all these information points. So you see, we are right here in front of the ESN office at UAB Barcelona. So let's start with the tour and let's talk to some of the volunteers here.
So right now I'm in front of the ESN office, one of our two main offices here at ESN UAB, and I'm one of the volunteers. And you're gonna meet some other volunteers that are also students here. That's why we are at the university. So now we're gonna enter and meet them.
Let's go inside.
So this is our office here. You can see that our volunteers are right here, and we're gonna ask them some questions. You can see all of our material over here. So Tanya, what is ESN?
Hello, ESN is a group of students that help other students that come from other countries, like Erasmus or international exchange students. And we prepare some activities for them to let them meet each other and let them know more about our country and our culture. And yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, so for example, what is this? What is it? This from? Like, is this from a welcome pack that you give, maybe, or?
Yes, when you buy the ESN card, you get this welcome pack, which has a cup, this one, a tote bag, and a t-shirt, like that.
That we have different sizes for.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So apart from that, tell us what are we like? Are we volunteers? But what do we do with our lives?
Okay, I mean, as you said, we are volunteers, so we are students or people who works in somewhere else. But normally, most of us have been students that have gone to Erasmus, and right now we want to help the people who come here, they helped us when we went there.
Yes. Also because we may have a little bit of depression post Erasmus. Yeah, that can happen. So that was very nice. I'm gonna ask some of our other volunteers here that are doing some nice work. What are you doing, guys?
Hi, here I'm at the office. We are doing you can get your ESN card like this, and yes, you can pay for the different activities we have, like culture for Sagrada Familia, or in sports like Barcelona Erasmus games. Yes, and you can pay here for different trips, like we have Andalusia, Euskadi, Ibiza, or a simple one day trip, go near a city from here and go.
About the trips that you said, Andalusia, Euskadi, are those just trips that we do every semester, or they just belong to one of the semesters? How do we decide that?
So, for example, Andalusia was in the first semester, and it depends on the year. So, Andalusia this semester in winter, and for example, Euskadi for winter for the next year, or Ibiza almost 2.
But Ibiza is just for the second semester, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so what do we do in Ibiza?
You get to know the city, the island. Yeah.
And what about the parties? Tell us about
Yes,
the
of course. There's a lot of parties, every night, pool parties, yeah.
But guys, remember that every single trip that we do, we also take part on the culture and get to know the city, where we at, and for example, in Ibiza, the island itself. So don't think about only parties, please. And Tere, what are you doing over here?
We were waiting for some Erasmus to come get their ESN card, and here you can pay, for example, by cash, and you can do it here in 10 minutes, and then you can take it home.
Okay, but about that, can we also pay by card here? Because I see a TPV here.
Here in the office of UAB, yes, you can pay by card, but in Barcelona's office you cannot because we do not have the machine, so you need to pay in cash.
Okay. About that, because right now it's almost 1, but I'm gonna ask you like, how do the schedules works for because for example, like we're right now here, but also we can be at the ESN office in São Paulo, but we have different schedules, right? How does that work?
Since we're volunteers, it changes every week. I think that both offices are never opened at the same time. You can be at UAB or at Barcelona, but we try that every day there's one of them opened, and the schedule changes. It can be in the morning, the afternoon, depending.
Okay, and where can I see the different schedules?
You can look them up in Instagram, in our Instagram account, or in our WhatsApp group.
That's very nice. So guys, I'm gonna leave you here because we're gonna discuss some different topics. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna talk about where can you get the different money, because if you don't have the cash, you need to take some to pay. And I'm gonna explain you how do we do that.
One question, Gisela, that came to my mind. First of all, thank you so much for explaining all these points and discussing with all these volunteers. The names, I think, Tanya, Mar and Teresa, and Gisela for sure, who interviewed them, you can say, in a way. I think one of the important points which I wanted to ask, that since sometimes I noticed during my Erasmus time that you post in Instagram regarding the events, but where else can I check those events?
You can check those at our website. That's esnuab.org, and there's like a specific tab that's called Eventos, and you can see them there. And also you can take a look, like for example, at the different posts that we have on our Instagram.
Okay, I think that's also one of the important points, because there are various social media platforms where you can get updated about ESN, the specific website which is there. So we'll try to put that website link as well in the description. And also, as volunteers explained, once you come here, you join trips, you get various welcome pack things, like Tanya also explained, and you get to join these events. Also, you can get to know the information points. We also discussed in one of the videos regarding the local spots, the places which are there where you can visit. And also in the bag, I noticed the places names were also marked. So I think that's also important. And Gisela, what will you say for the people who are, you can say, kind of new and who don't know ESN, and how do they, suppose they know about you, but sometimes some people are shy, or how do they become part of these events, and what would you like to tell those new students as well?
I always tell this when I'm doing like different talks at the faculties, to get to know each one of you that may come to ESN. But please, just don't be shy, like come and have fun and think about all of the possibilities that you have. Maybe you get to meet new people, maybe they can be your friends for life, something like that. So please don't restrain yourself and just come and have fun with us, because the only thing that we're gonna do is try that you have like as much fun as possible and get a good time here in Barcelona.
Yeah, and I think that's important, because once you become part of either integration weekend where you get to meet people, either welcome weeks which are organized, every day there are some of the other events, whether it's in some food place, whether it's on the beach, so you can experience that as well. And also, like the trips were mentioned, sometimes you visit Barcelona. I think that's also important, the different Gaudí's architecture, even in the old town tour. And sometimes you get to visit the places outside Barcelona as well, like maybe Rupit day trip was there, and maybe even outside, you can say, of quite the good reason, like you can say outside of our Catalonia region, going to Andalusia region, or maybe doing some Ibiza trip. So I think that's important, that it's good to know what is ESN, which is Erasmus Student Network here at UAB Barcelona. One random question which came to my mind: so can other section ESN students also join the events organized by ESN UAB, or it's specific to UAB students?
No, it's not specific. If you're like doing an internship and you're close to UAB by some of the reasons, you can come here. As long as you're doing like an international stay, you can come and you're gonna be like super welcome. So don't don't forget that just because we're here at the university doesn't mean that you cannot come and have fun with us.
Yeah, that was important. It's almost 1 o'clock, so the timing today was open from 12 to 1. Now talking about Gisela, since you mentioned we need to discuss some of the important points regarding the services, that other services that ESN offers, like can student get help regarding maybe SIM card, because when first time they arrive they might need a Spanish SIM, or maybe regarding their account. So does ESN help regarding from trips and events as well?
So that we have a special offer here. We have a partner with Lobster. That's like a company that sells like different SIM cards, Spanish SIM cards. So if you wanna get one, just ask one of our volunteers for one of them, and they're gonna explain you how they work. And if you like one of our plans, you can come and just get it here, right at the office, here or in Barcelona at Sant Pau. So apart from that, we also have other discounts that comes with the ESN card. For example, we have Ryanair. You can have like 4 different flights, and it gets like your bag, like your luggage, until 20 kilos. So that may be fun for you if you want to go outside of Spain. And also apart from that, we get other discounts for example from Flixbus over here. That's like our company of buses that's I think that around all of the world, so you can get a discount over there. And for example from Omio, that's our national buses and trains partner that we have over here. There's some discount over there as well, and other ones about regarding packages, or for example about houses and where can you look for them. So keep an eye out. You can see everything here at esncard.org.
Yeah, that's important. And I think although I did not require the Spanish bank account, but since we are at the university campus, I would say, so if someone needs maybe help to open an account here, or they might need it for some purpose, maybe to take cash out, or for some transactions, is there any facility for it here?
Gonna walk you over there now. We're gonna go over there, and you can see here that well, we can cut it here, right? Or not? Okay. So apart from it, we're walking over there. Like our office was over there, and you just have to walk here. We just have to walk over here. It's here right at the other side, next to the stairs, like the rainbow stairs over there. And you can get different things, like for example, you have a credit card or something. You can get them, get out some money, and yeah, that's it. Let's go.
And I want to add one point. So this is how you can say this entire university area looks like. This is Plaza Civica. There is one cafe here as well, and you can notice various shops which are here as well. And we are walking towards, you can say, the bank which is there. So that is important that Gisela is here, although, but ESN office is on that side, and right next to it, you can say, near to Plaza Civica, you can find this bank. So Gisela, I think finally we are here. Oh, there is an ATM as well. If you can tell about it, I'll hand the mic over to you now.
So so this is the Santander Bank here. There's other ones, of course, here in Barcelona, but this is the one that's partnered with the UAB. So you have it over here, the machine. And if you take a close look, you can tell everything. Like you can see like the different operations that it has. So if you need to have like some money or get it out, you can get it here.
So you can say this bank which is right here, you can see, and various offices which I showed you at Universitat Autónoma de Barcelona. Gisela is still figuring out, but thank you so much, Gisela, for explaining all these points, the different things that ESN offers. And I think it's important, as soon as you come here, come to the ESN office, get your ESN card, and then you are ready to meet new people, to get new experiences, to enjoy your Erasmus time here at UAB Barcelona, in Spain. So that's it for this video. Thanks to each and every volunteer, because I think it takes time and effort, and they really put work on or in organizing these various events and communicating these various information points to you. So I think, again, by thanking each and everyone, I'll end this vlog now. Rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, adios.
Adeu, que vaya bien.
See you in new day, new vlog.
I have to go back to the office. Can I go now?
Yeah, you can work, continue the work, and also you can go to different playlists, like Gisela also went. You can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. Now you can also go to new launch playlist regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, to watch videos accordingly. And there are different playlists regarding different cities, different countries. You can watch videos in that. And I'm thinking to launch a new playlist regarding ESN, so you can know various information points, whether the recommended spots here in Barcelona, what is ESN, and all the ESN events which were there or organized there during my Erasmus journey. So you can watch all those videos whenever you get time. Bye bye.